Welcome to lesson 1.4. Today we're going to be learning about two new fun shapes that we're going to learn how to code. And one of them is my favorite shape of all time. The first one that we're going to be learning about is the triangle. That's the one that's my favorite. Don't tell me. And the second one is quadrilaterals. Now, you might be saying, hey, didn't we learn quadrilaterals last time? We did rectangles. Well, just so you know, not all quadrilaterals are rectangles. Quadrilaterals are any four-sided shape. So anything with four sides is what we're going to learn how to code, not just rectangles. Because there's like rhombuses, and there's like diamond shapes, and there's all sorts of trapezoids. There's all sorts of four-sided figures that are not rectangles. Maybe you want to code one of those. Today you're going to learn how. So let's take a look at the two shapes we'll be coding today. We have our beautiful triangle right here, and our really nice looking rhombus, which is a type of quadrilateral on the right. So the goal is just to code these two, make them show up on the screen, and then call it a day. So first let's start with a triangle. The first thing you should know is that to code a triangle, you have to use this crazy word. You got to say triangle. Yep, it's a triangle. So the way you code a triangle in P5.js is with the word triangle. That is the function that creates a triangle. Now, as I've always said, programming is giving instructions to a computer. What instructions might it need to make a triangle? Well, the instructions that this computer is going to need is just the three coordinates of the corners. So you just need to do these 3 points, tell it where point A is, where point B is, and where point C is. So you just got to tell it the 3 points where you want the corners of your triangle, and it will connect the dots for you. That's it, right? So we just got to know some points. So without further ado, let's just find out the points and then enter them in. So the first coordinate is coordinate A, right, of our triangle, and point A is at x equals 20 and y equals 260. So let's put that in, 20, 260. But clearly we're not done yet. Triangles have 3 corners, right? So we want 3 points. So let's go to B. B is at 100, 120. So let's do that, 100, 120. And then let's do C. C is at, let's see here, I think my face might be covering it. C is at 180. Oh, sorry, that's not true at all. Let's go up. Let's be careful here. Yeah, it's at 180. Okay, it's at 180, 260. So let's put that in. We'll put 180, 260. Oop, I don't like it when it wraps like that. Not the wrapping. I mean like WR, not, it's clearly not a wrapping triangle. Whatever. Okay, so here we go. That is the 3 coordinates. So remember, that's point 1, that's x and y. That's point 2, that's the x and y. That's point 3, that's the x and y. A, B, and C, all coded correctly. The computer now knows where the 3 points are. It'll connect the dots for us, and boom, we got ourselves a triangle. Boom, 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 you get a triangle, you get a triangle. I am the Oprah of triangles. Take a triangle, enjoy it. So next thing we're going to code is the quadrilateral. Now the only difference here is that a quadrilateral has 4 points. So really this is pretty much the same thing. Once again, to code a quadrilateral, you just got to tell the computer where are the 4 points, the 4 corners, and it'll connect the dots for you. So without further ado, let's do it. Now, we don't have to type out the whole thing quadrilateral. I misspell it. You just have to write the word quad. So quad is the function that creates a quadrilateral in P5. And then you just supply it with the 4 points. So once again, let's just go through the points. Let's start with point D. Point D is at, let's see, this goes up, it's 220. And 260. So point B, x and y is 220, 260. Let's put that in, 220, 260. All right, we got a lot of points to put in here, so let's work through them. Point E. Point E is at 300, 120. Okay, so 300, 120. All right, point F. F is at, let's see, 380, 120. Okay, 380, 120. All right, here we go, last 2. And we got point G. Point G is at, let's see, 300, 260. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. 300, 260. Let's hope that I actually plug those all in correctly. So this took 8 numbers, right? So that's point 1, point 2, point 3, and point 4. You told it the 4 points. The function will connect the dots for us. We press play. Boom, we got ourselves a rhombus or a quadrilateral. You get a rhombus, you get a rhombus, you get a rhombus. I'm the Oprah of rhombuses today. So that is it for this lesson. You have now learned the 2 more shapes that you can put in your pocket. We got lines, we got sorry, we got lines, we got circles, we got rectangles, we got triangles, we got quadrilaterals of all shapes and sizes. We're looking pretty good. And something fun to do if you're like, oh, I'm not sure how all this works. Try changing some of the numbers. See if you can mess with this a little bit. Like, what if I put like 280 here? What happens? Oh, that's kind of fun looking. All right, so that is it. Anything else to say? No? Create some cool stuff with this information. Can't wait to see which code. Peace.